Good morning, all of you, and welcome. After a long period of time, we meet again for the study of science and technology of class 7. The student, today we learn the chapter number 13. Name of the chapter, motion and time. In class 6, we learn about the motion and type of motion. Student, you know that what is motion? Any object change its position with respect to time, and a stationary object as a reference point is called motion. We also learn the type of motion in class 6. That is rectilinear motion or straight line motion. Another type of motion is circular motion. And third type of motion is periodic motion. Students, we also know about the straight line motion. If an object moving along a straight line, then it is said to be in straight line motion. It is also called rectilinear motion. If an object moving from point A and after some time it arrive at the point B, the path of its motion is like this, that is straight line. Therefore, such type of motion is called straight line motion. In everyday our life, we see some object which is in straight line motion. Likewise, raindrop coming from the sky towards the earth is an example of straight line motion. Water coming from the tap is also a straight line motion. Freely falling object from the height towards the surface of earth is also an example of straight line motion. Similarly, some objects which are in motion but not along a straight line. The object which travels along a circular path, then it is said to be circular motion. In our everyday example, some object which are in motion and the path of this motion is in a circle. Therefore, it is called circular motion. For example, pointer of the watch, satellite revolves around the planet, which are in circular motion. Vehicle swim which are in circular motion. Fan is also, blade of the fan is also an example of circular motion. Therefore, circular motion is nothing but if an object moving along a circular path, therefore it is called a circular motion. Similarly, some object which are in motion and we see in our surrounding, but it takes definite time of interval to complete one oscillation, then the motion is called periodic motion. For example, pendulum which takes definite time interval to complete one oscillation. Likewise, satellite revolves around the earth and the earth revolves around the sun. Likewise, all the planets revolves around the sun are some of the examples of periodic motion. The such type of motion with example are we already learned in class 6. In your textbook of the lesson Motion and Time, page number 143, again the table number 13.1 is given with a 2 column. Among first column is a heading of example of motion and second column with a heading of type of motion. In first column, first number, the shoulder running on a straight line, therefore motion of a shoulder in the mark first is example of straight line motion. Under pointer of the clock is example of circular motion, also an example of periodic motion. Now, in our daily observation, some objects are moving faster and some objects are moving slower. But how can we decide which object is moves faster than the another object? To decide which object is fast then the other object, we require 2 quantity. First one is distance and the another object, another quantity is time. We already learned the distance in class 6 in the lesson measurement. The distance is nothing but any object change its position from initial point to final point with a stipulated time. Then the difference between 2 points is called a distance covered by that object. Therefore, if an object A is start from point P and after some time interval it reaches the point Q, then the object A travels the distance from point A to point B, that is someone x meter. That is 5 meter, 10 meter, etc. Whatever may be. the meter is standard unit of distance. So, if we measure the distance in standard unit, we use the unit meter to measure the distance. Likewise, time. We have many time measuring devices around us, like wristwatch, table clock, wall clock, stopwatch, etc., which measure the time. So, time is also required to comparison of the two objects with respect to which is faster and which is slower. The standard unit of time is in second. We measure the time in second, microsecond, minute, hours, day, week, fortnight, month, year, etc. Light year, which is big unit to measure the distance between two celestial objects. But the standard unit of time is second. So if we know the two quantity, the distance covered by object and time taken to cover that distance is suppose y second. Likewise, another object B. And it starts from a point S and arrive at the point P, and the distance is suppose a meter, and time taken to travel that distance is suppose b second. Then how can we decide which object is faster or slower? So generally, we divide the distance covered by object by time taken to cover that distance of the object. Suppose here in example A, distance covered by object A is 10 meter and time taken to cover that distance is suppose 5 seconds. Then we divide the distance covered by object upon time taken to cover that distance. And by simplification of the above value, we find that the distance covered by object 10 meter upon 5 seconds, that is 2 meter per second. It means that object A cover 2 meter distance in every second. Likewise, object B, which cover 24 meter of distance in 8 seconds. Then we also calculate in every second how much distance covered by object B is. Distance covered by object is 24 meter upon total time taken to cover that distance is a second. By simplification of this, the answer is 3 meter per second. It means that object B covered 3 meter distance in every second. By comparing two objects A and B, object A is covered only 2 meter per second. That means every second it covers only 2 meter of distance. In comparison of object B, it covers 3 meter per second. It means every second object B covers 3 meter of distance. On the basis of this, we said that object B is faster than object A. Therefore, we compare two objects, which object is slow and which one is fast, by the comparison of every second or every unit time how much distance covered by an object. That is called its speed. So dear student, on the basis of this, we require another quantity to describe faster and slower is called speed. Then what is speed? Speed is nothing but distance covered by object per unit time. It means any object which covered distance in unit time is called its speed. So definition of speed, or what is speed, or give the definition of speed is likewise there. Speed is nothing but distance covered by an object per unit time is called speed of that object. We can understand the speed with simple example. If an object covered a distance of 100 meters in 5 minutes, what is the speed of that object? Distance, if an object covered a distance of 100 meters in 5 minutes, calculate its speed. So here, how much distance covered by object? Distance covered by an object is 100 meters. How much time required to cover 100 meter distance? That is time. The time required to cover 100 meter distance is 5 minutes. Now we can calculate the speed by the dividing distance by time. That is, speed is equal to speed is equal to distance covered by an object upon time taken to cover a distance. By putting the value of above, distance is 100 meter and time required to cover 100 meter distance is 5 minutes. Therefore, the simplification of this, we obtain 20 meter per minute. This is speed of the object which cover 100 meter distance in 5 minutes is 20 meter per minute. It means that the object is covered 20 meter distance in every minute. And after the completion of 5 minutes, it covered 100 meter distance. So, speed is nothing but the distance covered by an object in unit time, and the formula of the speed is distance covered by an object upon time taken to cover that distance. So, this is the definition of speed and this is the formula of the speed. So, dear student, if you ask the question, define speed, write its formula also. So, you can write the definition of speed, that is distance covered by an object per unit time is the speed of that object. And formula of the speed is equal to distance covered by an object upon time taken to cover that distance. Therefore, speed is equal to distance upon time. Now, under topic which is the unit of speed. So, we know that the standard unit of distance and length is meter and the standard unit of time is second. Therefore, the standard unit of speed is meter per second. But our convenience and our requirement, there are small and big unit of speed also, like kilometer per hour, meter per minute, kilometer per minute, meter per second, centimeter per second, etc. The standard unit of speed is standard unit of distance upon standard unit of time, that is meter per second. So I hope that you understand the type of motion with example, which object is fast and which object is slow, is calculating by calculating speed and what is speed, its definition of speed, formula of speed and unit of speed. Now we solve one numerical based on the motion and speed. calculate the speed of an object moving 100 kilometer of distance in 2 hours and other object moving 150 kilometer of distance in 3 So based on the data given in the question, that is like in first case object distance is 100 kilometer and time is 2 hours. In second object distance is 150 kilometer and time is 3 hours. By applying the formula of speed, that is speed is equal to